Hey, Bayek, it's me, and in today's video, well, I'm continuing my look at the X-Files, and this is Redux 2 from 1997. Now, previously, we'd had Redux, and the next one will be Unusual Suspects. Now, this is Season 5, and it's the second story, and it is part 2. Now, this was transmitted on the 9th of November 1997 on Fox, on the 8th of March 1998 on Sky, and the 26th of September 1998 on BBC One. It is written by Chris Carter, Tim Minear, and Billy Brown. And it is directed by, yes, you may have guessed it again, Kim Manners, who, let's face it, was such a great contributor to the X-Files. 52 episodes he directed. That is absolutely amazing, really. And of course, it's produced by Chris Carter, the showrunner. Yes. And the music is, as usual, by Mark Snow. So let's get into the cast. We have got David Duchovny, who plays Fox Mulder. Then we've got Gillian Anderson, who plays Dana Scully. We've got Mitch Pileggi, who plays Walter Skinner. Then we've got William B. Davis, yes, as the Smoking Man. Then we have got Charles Cioffi, who plays Section Chief Scott Blevins. Then we've got Sheila Larkin, who plays Margaret Scully. Then we've got Pat Skipper playing Bill Scully. And then we have got Megan Leach, who plays Samantha Mulder. Yes, that's a big clue there, Samantha Mulder, of what's going to go on. And then we've got Tom Braidwood, who plays Frohike, Dean Hagland, who plays Langley, and then Bruce Harwood, who plays Byers. So that can mean only one thing. Yes, the lone gunmen are back. Always good to see lone gunmen. Yeah, but I always think we don't get enough of them. And maybe that's why they got their spin-off series. Yes, because they're very popular. But we get a scene with them. Then we get John Finn, who is reprising his role as Michael Krishko. Quite crucial, of course, we've seen to this particular story. So, there's the cast, and you're saying to yourself, yes, what is this about? Well, it ended quite dramatically, as these always do, and Scully is now hospitalized. It's not looking good at all for her, is it? But she has now been given the chance to try an alternative cure. Mulder has been, as usual, trying all that he can to help her, and through various sources he has found this cure, and the doctors are open to it and give it a chance. And of course, she agrees. But of course, we have the like almost pantomime villain in Scully's brother, who doesn't like Mulder. He's not very keen on all this going on, but she, Dana Scully, she wants this. She agrees to it. She's open to it. But of course, we see the antagonism between brother and Mulder. It's there. It's always been there. It adds a bit of spice to the story. And then, of course, one of the big things of this episode is that the smoking man brings his daughter. And of course, his daughter is Samantha Mulder. And it's another great scene. But it is all what it seems, I may say. But she comes back, they meet, and it's an emotional, obviously it's very emotional, because one of the things that has driven Mulder, as well as pursuing the truth about aliens, which he now believes he's got, does he believe it? Because he's been told that it's all been a big lie, and he was used to perpetuate that lie. But also, as I say, with his sister, his quest about her abduction, what is going on here? Things are going to develop. But he does learn that, well, it wasn't a lie. That's what is being insisted. All that is seen was actually true. And this is the smoking man telling this, cigarette smoking man. Now, we get also a glimpse of the syndicate, as usual, trying to manipulate things. And they don't seem that pleased with the cigarette smoking man, which is interesting as well, about what he should be doing. Again, it's an interesting dynamic going on here as it's developed. The smoking man, I like what they've done with him, that they've put the elements of mystery still there, but we know a bit more, and it's quite clear, I say maybe, that his relationship with Mulder is very important to the story, and he is protecting him in many ways as well. And we haven't seen why he's doing this, but there are big hints really of why he is, and that is also again adds so much to these stories. I still think the X-Files, as it's proved, has still got the legs. It still seems to me full of more stories to tell. And I know some people will start saying, yes, the conspiracy theories are starting to get a bit repetitive, and we know all this. But I think this proves this is considered very highly. If you look in the ratings and the fans of the series, this is considered a really good story. The fact that is highly rated, and we are now in season 5, I think is a good indication of how the fans are very much loving what is being done in terms of the stories. I think there's still plenty of legs, as I said, in the storytelling, and that's really good. I think just as usual, I think that relationship between Mulder and Scully again is beautifully shown in this episode. I love seeing that where you can see how much they really care for each other, despite her brother's rather antagonistic approach. He doesn't really like it, but it's there, the caring, and it's beautifully done. And and we see also Dana's mother as well, and that is again it's good when you see the sort of family side of the characters, which again is just an interesting look. We're not just seeing these characters in their roles in the stories of as agents and their quest for the truth. We see more about their personal life as well. And this again is such a great strength of the X-Files and what made it such a great series. And it's one that I still, even when it's not as good, and I still love the series. I make no bones about it. I think it's one of the great series that we've had. It's up there in my estimation, as I always tell people, with Star Trek, original Star Trek, Next Generation, and Doctor Who, of course, apart from what's happened recently in Doctor Who. But I love classic Doctor Who, and I always put the X-Files right up there in terms of these shows that I absolutely adore and love. And the X-Files is that. And that's it. I think you're going, hey, Mike, yeah, he's going on there a bit. Anyhow, that's my review of the X-Files, and hope you've enjoyed it. So, if you're new to my channel, why not subscribe? But also, if you love this, what I'm doing, please give it a like. If people give my video a like, it gets it out onto YouTube, and then hopefully other people might enjoy it. It's good for my channel, so please, if you do like this, give it a like. Thank you so much. And also, if you've got any comments, I love to read your comments, so please put some comments down. And that's it. Yes. If you want to see any previous reviews, then have a look in the playlists. You'll also see that I do a lot more sort of reviews of TV series and films, all with a retro sort of feel. So there we are. So all I've got to say is, I'll see thee again.